Good morning, Hoosiers, and welcome to Paper News 24/7, brought to you by the Paper of Montgomery County Online in living color from the paper's control room in downtown Crawfordsville. I'm Stu Clampett with your top headlines for Tuesday, July 12, 2011. Today's news is brought to you in part by the Indiana Poison Center. Children act fast, so do poisons. Call the Indiana Poison Center at 1-800-222-1222 for poison prevention tips and treatment advice, provided free 24 hours a day. In our top story today, for the second year in a row, Roger Feldhaus had positive news for Montgomery County Commissioners on Monday. Feldhaus, the executive director of the Tecumseh Area Partnership, gave a workforce report on Montgomery County just as he did in 2010. He said that unemployment has dropped from 9.9% to 8.3% in the past year. In Montgomery County, 1,500 people are out of work compared to about 1,900 a year ago. He said, quote, "Your guess is as good as mine as to what it will look like next year. Things are sluggish." He said that major employers around the state are hesitant to hire full-time workers today that they might have to lay off next quarter or next year. Stay with us. We'll have more local news in just a moment.
Most companies' calling cards fit in your wallet. Ours is just a little bit bigger. Howe Construction is an Owens Corning preferred contractor, and only the best roofers get to be Owens Corning qualified. Howe Construction offers a comprehensive warranty and has a clean record with the Better Business Bureau. Howe's Construction Incorporated, located in Hillsboro. Call us today at 765-798-6600. Call Howe Construction for all of your roofing needs, plus room additions, remodeling, and new construction.
Paper Trivia, your chance to win prizes by showing off how much you know. If you've got all the answers, click on this tile on our homepage to go to the Paper Trivia section. Answer the question correctly and you could win 4 Indianapolis Indians tickets. Well, the 2012 South Montgomery School Board budget won't be rosy. That's according to Superintendent Brett Lewis on Monday night. After a meeting with state officials, he expects $400,000 to be cut from the current $10.7 million general fund next year. In the past 3 years, South Montgomery has seen $1.3 million in budget cuts, according to Lewis. He said, quote, "The 2012 budget will be tighter than the 2011 budget." He said that in a meeting at Southmont High School. Here we see Alfonso Martinez Madrazo and Dr. Juana O. Watson look at the Mexican Fire Department patches given to Claude Johnson of the Crawfordsville Rotary Club in gratitude for the many fire trucks and ambulances given to communities in Mexico by Johnson and other Rotarians. Madrazo is the International Affairs Director of Hidalgo, Mexico, and Watson is the president of the nonprofit organization Eye to the World. Indiana Senate President Pro Tem David Long today appointed State Senator Phil Boots as chairman of the Interim Study Committee on Employment Issues. Long also tapped Boots to serve as a member of the Unemployment Insurance Oversight Committee. Phil Boots is an owner of the Paper of Montgomery County. We offer our congratulations to Molly Bolander. The 17-year-old North Montgomery Jr. was crowned Saturday night as the 2011 Montgomery County 4-H Queen. The 4-H fair starts on Friday. And fixing the Waynetown pool will take a lot of money, so a series of fundraisers is being planned. The next opportunity to support the pool will be from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. on July 19th at the Waynetown Bar and Grill. The bar is donating 10% of food sales to the pool that night. The Art of the Book, a one-day workshop creating handmade books, will be given at the Athens Gallery by artist and teacher Marianda Ballinger on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Registration for the class is $45 and students must pre-register for the workshop by Wednesday. For more information or to register, call 765-362-7455. And don't forget that Frank Phillips' guests this week on Frankly Speaking are Ron Hess and Martin Glaciel from the Rotary Club Water Project for Haiti. Frankly Speaking can be found under webcast on the top navigation bar of our website. Also, for the sake of convenience, click on this tile on our homepage to watch Frankly Speaking directly. Today's news is brought to you in part by the National Guard. There's a moment you reach deep inside yourself when you find the courage to fight through the elements and you find the strength to save a life. These are the kinds of moments you'll experience in the National Guard. If you've got it inside you, this is your time to act. Visit the Guard online at nationalguard.com or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. Well, stay with us. We've got local sports in a few moments. And up next, we've got Indiana's weatherman, Paul Poteet, with a hot forecast. I hear there's a little relief in sight, but we'll let him cover that right after this.
Bad wrecks happen to good people. That's why people take their wrecks to the good people at Gould's Body and Paint in Crawfordsville. Gould's will work with your insurance company to provide an accurate quote of your needed repairs. Then the iCar Gold Class specialists take over, restoring your vehicle to good as new. Gould's will service any make, any model, any type, or amount of damage. Just remember our motto: at Gould's Body and Paint, our business is a wreck.
Hello there from Studio B. It's meteorologist Paul Poteet, and it's time to check our Tuesday weather, which will be a lot less exciting than Monday's weather, I'm happy to report. It's sponsored by Gould Body and Paint. They're at 607 Waynetown Road. Diana and Don standing by at 364-1067 to help you out when you're all messed up because, you know, Diana and Don, you know the story on them, right? Their business is a wreck. Thank you, Gould Body and Paint. Well, it certainly was interesting yesterday. A lot of heat around. Never let them see you sweat. If that's your motto, you probably stayed inside yesterday, away from the rest of the world. Today is going to be a little bit different. You'll notice on this chart of Tuesday temperatures as far as the heat index goes that we push the dangerous heat down to the southwest of us. So we're not under technically a heat advisory. You do notice, though, don't you, that the temperatures will still be way up there. And as a matter of fact, we're going to have to watch for heat index numbers for the rest of today that will be, on the order of, say, about 95 to 100 degrees, as opposed to 115, I think I saw at one point in Indianapolis yesterday. It was just amazing, and it's still going to be like that today if you get south of say I-70 down around Terre Haute over to Greensburg, as this chart indicates. Also in that area, a slight risk of severe thunderstorms today. More on that coming up. Look at these Monday high temperatures. These are the numbers officially from across the state. Indianapolis, the warmest day of the year so far. I have a feeling that's going to be topped at some point. 96 there, 97 in Evansville, 96 in Shelbyville and Terre Haute, 95 in Lafayette. It was up to 94 in Bloomington and in Muncie, all numbers from yesterday. And a little bit of rain around, too, not so much in our area. You may have seen some thunderheads off into the distance, but as far as seeing any big rainfall, that was limited to the north and northeast parts of the state, from about Hamilton County on to the northeast. Amounts as much as, in some cases, closing in on an inch. Now, I mentioned Hamilton County, I mentioned thunderheads. This is a picture of an anvil cloud that somebody took in Hamilton County last night by way of the National Weather Service. Pretty impressive, some nice updrafts going on there, and some big winds stirring the pot also in northern Indiana. They had 60-mile-an-hour plus breezes in South Bend. Well, today that frontal system gets pushed down to the south, so we don't really have to worry about so much severe weather around here. There's the chance, a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm, but most of the action will pop down to the south of us. So therefore, the severe thunderstorm risk area is also pushed down to the south and a little bit to the southwest of us today right here in Crawfordsville. So if you can hang on one more day, you could maybe let them see you sweat by the time you get to tomorrow, okay? Because it's not going to be quite as hard on you. The outlook for Wednesday and Thursday does improve, but we still are going up to about 89 for the forecast high today, and it's still going to be kind of muggy. Tonight, we start to remedy that. Slight chance of an afternoon shower or storm popping up into early evening, and then overnight tonight, a low of 65. Partly to mostly sunny, believe it or not. A high of only 82 Wednesday, 81 looking good for Thursday. And Friday and Saturday, the heat comes right back again. Humidity could also be a factor as we work our way through Friday. It definitely will be this weekend. 88 Saturday, 90 Sunday, 90 wonderful degrees on Monday. And that's your forecast. Again, let's see. If it's never let them see you sweat, then I got to do this for the rest of the day. I got to keep up with Weatherby. You notice Weatherby never seems to break a sweat either. Must be the shades. That's the forecast. Thanks for watching. Join me all day long for any updates at paulpoteet.com, and stay tuned for more paper news 24/7.
At Zon's Floor Covering, we don't offer washers, paint, or lumber. Floor covering is our expertise for your home or office. At Zons Floor Covering, we offer luxurious styles of carpeting and realistic-looking vinyl patterns, and we do it better than anyone else. You'll fall in love with the possibilities at Zons, all backed by professional installation, superior personal service, and our 3-year installation warranty. Stop by Zons today and see why we want to be everywhere you are.
It may still be summer, but last night at North Montgomery High School, people were thinking about football. In the practice field next to the stadium, Southmont, Crawfordsville, Fountain Central, and North held a scrimmage. The scrimmage was useful in several ways for coaches and players gearing up for the seasons. Details on that are available in today's paper of Montgomery County. All the coaches were happy about one thing as they left the field Monday night. All of their players left the field injury-free and ready for the next day. That's your local news for Tuesday. For more information on these and other stories, visit our homepage or pick up a print copy of the paper of Montgomery County. For Paper News 24/7, I'm Stu Clampett.